Good morning everybody, it's JPR, and today I want to talk to you guys about the newly announced Mega Evolution Special 4 and how it relates to what the next Pokemon game might be. So today we're going to be taking a look at three major things. 1. The ending of today's Mega Evolution Special 3 in Japan. 2. The poster for the next Mega Evolution Special, and 3. The unspecified release date for the end of 2015. So first off, I don't think everyone quite realizes how much the Mega Evolution Specials reflect the events of the Gen 6 games. They aren't exactly like the Gen 6 games, but they're at least showing what's going on, unlike Ash and his friends. A good example of this would be how Alon's journey moved from the Kalos region to the Hoenn region around the time that Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were released. So at the end of today's Mega Evolution Special in Japan, we got an interesting bit of build-up for the next episode. Now, the subs aren't out yet, so I just had to go off of what sounded familiar to me. And the only thing I could pick out was that the main characters were talking about the Kalos region again, and then suddenly we see this big airplane taking them across the sea. So with that information rolled together, we can probably infer that they are heading back to Kalos from Hoenn. So if the Mega Evolution Specials continue to reflect the Gen 6 games, that means we should be seeing another Kalos region game soon. Now let's move on to the poster for Mega Evolution Special 4. First, let's take a look at the colors surrounding the numeral. And I know what you're thinking, JPR, what's the big deal? They're just colors. But allow me to explain. First, let's go back to Mega Evolution Special 1 and look at the numeral again. Notice that the numeral is outlined in a very dark gray, almost black color. In that particular special, the featured Mega Evolution was Charizard X, who is black in color. Then, with Mega Evolution Special 2, the numeral is outlined in emerald green to reflect how Mega Rayquaza was the featured Pokemon this time. Today's Mega Evolution Special featured Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre, so you guessed it, the numeral is outlined in red and blue this time. So with Special number 4, the numeral is outlined in lime green and red. And off the top of my head, I can't think of any Gen 6 Mega Evolutions that are colored green and red. But I can think of a certain green Pokemon from the Kalos region that might Mega Evolve in the next game. But I won't mention names because I'm usually wrong. Yeah, Zygarde. So yeah, even though I've been wrong about Mega Zygarde before, the evidence seems to be stacking up now. If you want any further evidence, just look at this poster. Notice how we always got the full art poster immediately after each special was announced. But for some strange reason, they're only showing us the logo this time and not the entire poster. And keep in mind that the Pokemon anime likes to spoil stuff. A lot. They spoiled Ash's Gumi evolving in the intro, they spoiled Ash losing the Unova League in the title of the freaking episode. So whenever they feel like keeping a secret, you know that it must be something important. If Mega Zygarde was on this poster, I guarantee that Game Freak told the anime's producers to censor it out until Pokemon Z is officially announced. And I should mention that the trailer for the next special was also surprisingly vague. And lastly, the release date for this episode is unspecified, it just says late 2015. And for as long as I can remember, most main series Pokemon games come out in the second half of the year for Japan. I know a lot of people are concerned that we haven't gotten an announcement for a new Pokemon game this year, myself included, but odds are, if this special is going to feature Mega Zygarde, they won't air it until the release of Pokemon Z is confirmed by either Game Freak or Nintendo. Basically, if Pokemon Z is coming out in November, then so will this episode, and that's why they're waiting to confirm it. So keep your heads up, Pokemon fans, there's still hope for another game getting a release this year. If you want to stay updated on Pokemon news, then make sure you're subscribed, and please leave a like if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.